As a realtor, your mistakes could be costing you a lot of deals without you even realizing it. The good news is, fixing them is easier than you could think, and most of your problems, you can solve them yourselves. I'm Omar with Optimized Realtors, and if you want to identify your mistakes that you don't even know that you're doing, I have some crucial tips that could help you save yourself from losing a deal. Let's get started. Number one, you have to be unbiased. A lot of agents think just because they're putting out content, then people should watch and listen to them and just do whatever they say. But this is not consumer behavior. So you need to always put yourself in the shoes of the viewer. For example, when you create a thumbnail for YouTube, you need to search your video title on YouTube to see if people are even searching this in the first place. An example is like 5 reasons why to move to Chicago, and take your thumbnail and put it on to the side of the other 3 thumbnails that come up first, and unbiasedly ask yourself, would I watch this? Would I click on my own thumbnail? Would I actually do that? And if you can't even say yes to that, how are strangers going to say yes to that? Also, another thing is you should watch those 3 videos and ask yourself, are these videos more entertaining than mine? Are they more educational than mine? Are they more valuable than mine? Are they more interesting than mine? And if they're not, then you should probably fix that. Because if you're not even going to watch your own video, who else is going to do that? So you have to use this self-auditing process from an unbiased lens to get yourself to the point where you would actually click on your videos. You would click on your thumbnail. If you do this, I guarantee you're going to be number one. It's just consumer behavior. The same thing with short form content. When you're going to post a reel or a TikTok, ask yourself, if I didn't know who this guy on the screen was, would I actually watch this? Would I like this video? Would I on this video? Would I go as far to share this video? And this is the most important one. Would you actually follow yourself? Was the content you just witnessed so good that I would actually want to watch more from this person? And what you'll likely see is, if you wouldn't even watch yourself, no one else is going to do it either. That's why it's so crucial to be honest when you're reviewing yourself. Tip number 2, look at the data. What gets measured gets managed. A lot of people want to throw spaghetti on the ceiling and see what sticks. You need to track and look at your data to make sure you're making calculated improvements based on what works and what doesn't. This is a simple process that you can do to improve month over month. All you have to do is look back at what didn't work and dial back on that and double down on what did work. So, this way, you're always giving your audience what they want and eliminating what they don't want. Tip number 3 is to try new things. Don't be cautious with posting something new just because it's unknown and you don't know how people are going to react to it. Social media platforms occasionally put out new features that you can leverage and capitalize on and try to make different styles of content from it. It should be fun trying something new to see if it works or not. Tip number 4 is volume times time equals skill. It's a formula for growth. It's made of 3 components. V stands for volume, meaning how much sessions of an activity you've done. T stands for time, like how long each session is. And S stands for skill. Volume multiplied by time equals skill. Everyone has 0 skill at the beginning, and nobody generally likes to do things that they're bad at, which is completely fine. But once you get enough reps in, that's when it becomes easier and you'll become more efficient at the task. An example is like driving. For the first time, all of us probably didn't even know how to do a smooth left or right turn until we drove and we drove and we drove, and we did enough time and we got enough volume in, then we could turn left and right and become skilled at the activity. Another thing is always remember the 100-hour rule. If you put 100 hours into something, you're extremely likely to be better at it than 95% of the people at that activity. That is just 17 minutes a day for 1 year. If you did that, you'd be better than over 1 million realtors at content creation. So don't be too hard on yourself when you're just starting out. So that's how you correct yourself. And obviously, another great way to improve is to get feedback from experts. And there's always going to be mistakes that just slip over your head. So if you want to get a free audit to find what you're overlooking, you can book a call in the link in the description. Goodbye, and may peace be with you.